So I now live alone in this 6-bedroom house. He's like literally coming over and it's my first time seeing him in like 5 months. I got a concussion. It was a hit and run. And it was a police chase going on. We have a police report. I feel like we're on FaceTime right now and I'm like giving you all the updates. It's that time again. Ugh, this is me attempting to get my personality back. I literally just got like goosebumps all up my spine. My nipples are hard. Hi everyone. You done? Nope. Hi, welcome back to another one of these get ready with me videos. If you're wondering, another one. This is my first time watching these. Girl, get with the program. No, I'm just kidding. Hi, welcome to the channel. Basically, I always decide to film these whenever I'm having either 1, a mental breakdown, or 2, after a mental breakdown. And I don't know where I'm at. I don't think that I'm ever gonna get my life together, and I think I'm just coming to accept that. But listen, I have not updated you guys in a while. I was gone away from YouTube for a while. By a while, I mean like 2 weeks. And to me, that is a lifetime. I'm just so used to posting on here like every other day. Oh, I was on Instagram. No, I was on TikTok. And I saw this TikTok and it was something about like, I don't know how YouTubers be posting like 2 videos and then be falling off the face of the earth. Like, how are you surviving? And I was just reading the comments because I like to read the comments of every TikTok and like see everybody else's opinion because for some reason I can't form my own without seeing everybody else's. And I was not expecting to see my name in the comments and they were like me with my family and her penthouse. I literally post like twice a week, okay? Like, I know, I get it. In the past 2 weeks, I've been slacking a little bit, but what are you talking about? Do I not post enough? Is that not enough for you guys? Like, well, the thing is, I could do a lot more. The thing about me is I have unlimited tea to spill, but at the same time, it's like, girl, do you really need to put your whole life online? And I'm like, yeah, I do. That's what the spam account's for. I literally have a spam account on Instagram where I post 1 million stories a day and I cry and I have 10 different personalities and say things that I probably shouldn't say online, but they count as private. So I'm a little less cautious with it. Anyways, hi. Today I'm gonna update you on what's been going on in the past couple, I don't know, I would say like months, even though I literally did one of these like 2 months ago, but I feel like so much has gone on. Girl, so much has gone on in the last 24 hours. I swear, my life is a movie. Last night was a movie. By the way, this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Freeze Styling Wax. She's that girl. Let me pee first before I keep talking. Not the J popping off. At parent-teacher interviews, my teachers would always tell I was gonna say my parents, but my parents never showed up. They would always tell my like siblings or my grandma that I talk too much in class. But I'm like, girl, well, look where it got me now, okay? Now you'll voluntarily sit down to watch me talk, okay? So, second point is that, guys, I think I have to go to a urologist. And if you're like, what the fuck is a urologist? Girl, me too. I literally didn't know what a urologist was until like the other day. I think I got to go and get my coochie checked out. Like, they literally have to put something up my cooch and fill it with water to stimulate. And I don't know what it's gonna do, but the reason why I think I have to go is because I cannot hold my pee in for the life of me, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. I'm realizing as I'm talking, and we're 7 minutes into this, that I'm talking too much. Whatever. Fun facts with me, like learning about your favorite YouTuber. Just kidding, am I your favorite YouTuber? I won't be offended if I'm not, but like, girl, be so for real. Comment down below, reading all my comments. Oh, you don't believe me? Go check. Go check. Did I read all my comments? Oh my God, yeah, I did. How am I going on a tangent? I'm not even supposed to be talking about this. I have a lot of life updates for you guys. I literally don't know where to start. Let's start with the fact of this title. I don't know what I'm titling this video. Is it the fact that I am talking to my ex-boyfriend again, or is it the fact that I'm living alone again? I don't know which one of what I'm gonna title it, but 2 big shockers. Let's start with the fact that I'm living alone. Okay, so as you guys know, I was living alone, girly. Probably since you've been watching me, I've been living alone. And when I moved to New York, I moved to New York alone. But just this year, when I moved into this penthouse, I had my 2 editors move in. And it was so fun and fresh. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be so honest. I don't like living with people. And this is nothing to them. This is to the human population. Before, y'all think this is a diss to them. What the was I doing before living with them? Living alone. Tell me why everything that I do is alone. Traveling alone. Living alone. I'm just naturally an alone girly, okay? There's no like roommate beef or anything like that. Like, we never like got into an argument where we were like, oh my God, you fucking stole my clothes. Why'd you take the pesto out the fridge? Like, you used all my pesto. But I'm just somebody that really needs my alone space, right? So like, I just realized like I can't like walk out of my room and be in the kitchen and have a conversation. Like, I just don't function like that. And you know what? I think it's just called self-awareness and realizing how you function and how you don't function. And I just have not been functioning for the past however many months. And it's definitely the reason why I ran away to Bali, which we're gonna get into that in a sec. So I now live alone in this 6-bedroom house. And you know what's so crazy is that when I moved out of LA, because I lived with a roommate for a little bit in LA as well, I told myself I'm never gonna fucking have roommates again. Like I'm never gonna do that shit to myself again because I just don't flourish whenever I live with people. You wanna know my biggest reason is just the fact that I can't be my full self. YouTube is my outlet, right? Like I use YouTube to like be able to just be myself, be on camera in the comfort of my own home when nobody's watching, right? And then you guys get to see that outcome. But whenever I live with people, it's very hard for me to like outwardly express myself and like be myself because I'm scared people are gonna hear. Like I know you guys know what the fuck I'm talking about. Like that's why it's like hard to like sing in your own house is because you're scared other people are listening and you're scared you're being judged. I know you would feel the same too. I like living alone because I can fully just be myself and just in the house and scream in the house and it's like nobody's gotta hear it. Where are we going next? Bali. I ran away to Bali, okay? By the way, I used the Kosas Revealer Concealer. These are my baby, my Ride or Dies, and then I just used the Nude Sticks Nudies Matte with the Mario F1 brush, okay? Blending that shit in. This, the best. Okay, I'm gonna use this blush now in Naughty and Spice by Nude Sticks. This is so gorgeous. Okay, so I ran away to Bali because I was having a lot of issues with business, okay? Now listen, I know you guys are just like, girl, what business are you talking about? You literally just come on here and talk to a camera. And I'm like, you're right, but also what, girl? Complicating your life for no fucking reason. I run a clothing line business called Alchemy, okay? And with that, that means like employees and business things, legal and lawyers and things. That shit is so stressful, you know what I mean? Like if you're a business owner, small business owner, big business owner, just business, you know what I'm talking about, okay? I also have a therapist now. I thought I should mention that as well because things got so bad to the point where I was like, oh my God, girl, I need help. Shit was going south. Shit was just going south. I would have a problem and then I would try to fix the problem and then all of a sudden I would have another problem and then I would have another problem. And then I would have 3 more problems. And it's like, bro, this never ends. So I did what I do best and I ran away. Ooh, I forgot. I'm gonna use this cherry blossom powder from Huda Beauty. If you guys follow the spam account and kept up with it, you guys would know all of this and you guys are like, oh my God, girl, we've heard this before. We get it. You cry every single day. But I'm like, okay, guys, not everybody's on the spam account, okay? It got to a point where like the first thing I did would just be cry and then I would stay in bed for hours and not get out of bed because I just did not want to deal with the thing called life. And that's when I started to get really concerned for myself because you know what that's called? Depression. But you know what? I don't like to label things. This is looking so snatchy now. Oh my gosh, guys, Lauren Geraldo is having a fucking baby. What's with these YouTubers having a baby? What's with these normal human beings having kids? What? It's such a crazy concept. Not everyone wants to clean their room at 2 a.m. for the rest of their lives, okay? You guys are probably watching this being like, oh, she's insane. She needs help. Well, girl, I'm getting help, okay? Oh, so I went to Bali, booked the flight the same day and left that night. No return flight. And now I'm back. If you guys wanted to see how the Bali vlog went, also my ex-boyfriend is literally coming over in the next, like, I don't even know, 30 minutes and I'm not even ready. Should I do my eyebrows? Should I do my lashes? I feel like I should do my lashes. What are we gonna talk about now? Oh, the fact that like I'm literally telling you guys that my ex-boyfriend's coming over. Oh my God, what's going on with that? Girl, I don't even know either. So before you're like, oh, my, what are you talking about? I don't even know. Basically, if you guys don't remember, in the last Get Ready With Me video, I told you guys that I broke up with my boyfriend. You guys remember that? That's what I'm saying. Like these Get Ready With Me videos are always just so like, I just need to update you guys. Okay, so in the last one, I broke up with my boyfriend that you guys didn't even know about. I'm just like, why do I do that? Why is it that I'll talk about all these random ass guys that I go on dates with and stuff, but then never end up actually progressing with, but then I won't talk about it when I actually like somebody and like have a boyfriend? I'm like, why do you do that to yourself, girl? I really started reflecting on that. And by reflecting on that, I mean, I thought about it for like 3 seconds today. And I think I realized it's because I just don't want y'all in my business like that. But it's like, y'all are literally up in my ass anyway. So it's like, what are you talking about, girl? Like, be so for real. But I think you know what it is? It's like, because I know that I'm just like, I don't even know what's going on. I'm gonna share to you guys that like, I'm actually like in a relationship and I don't even know what's going on myself, that I'm scared because what if it doesn't work out? And I think it's because like, listen, if I'm going to be so fully honest, you want me to be honest with you? Tell you the full truth? I want you to let me know down in the comments, okay, your thoughts on this. Because I'm so in my head about this that I'm gonna be honest. I don't like when people have boyfriends. Oh my God, what do you mean, girl? You're just a fucking hater. You're right, I am a hater. But I'm a hater to my own self too. I don't know why. It's just like, ugh, whenever someone gets a boyfriend, I'm like, let me stop watching your videos. And I think it's a me thing. Like, do you guys mind? Because for me personally, I'm like, ugh, boring. Like, you automatically just got boring. Like, okay, you just adapted your whole personality to be the fact that you got a boyfriend. Like, boring, get the fuck out. But I think that I'm just being a hater. Give me 1 second, I'm gonna do my eyeliner. The Kiss 11 lashes, by the way, best things ever. I think that it's like, when I had a boyfriend like 5 years ago, I literally was the most boring bitch alive. Like, I went from being funny, quirky, and I don't know, that bitch, to being so boring and like dulling my personality down because I don't know, my fucking boyfriend at the time's personality was dull and boring. But we balance each other out, you know what I mean? But it's like, okay girl, let's stop just blurring out random men in the back of your videos and not explaining anything, because that's just what I've been doing for the past couple years of my life. And I'm like, huh. How's that been going for you, girl? If you're wondering how I apply my lashes, House of Lashes glue by House of Lashes. I don't know, I get it at Sephora. The Kiss 11 lash, and I put it directly on my eye. Yes, directly on my eye. Put it on, let it dry. What if tomorrow I just decide I don't like that person anymore, and then now everyone's gonna be like digging up all the tea and stuff and trying to figure out why I broke up with them. You know, it's just like, ugh, like I'd rather not. But at the same time, if I'm gonna tell you guys that I'm breaking up with somebody anyways, at this point I'm like, whatever, I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm really gonna tell y'all and expose myself to the fact that I'm talking to my ex-boyfriend again. I know everyone's gonna be like, that just doesn't seem like you. What happened to you being a bad bitch? But girl, I don't know. If a man wrote out a 42-page long letter and had it hand delivered to you in person while he was thousands of miles away. Hi, editing Mai coming in here. I think I forgot to mention when I was explaining the story, the context to this story. I literally was living my life. You know, it's been 5 months since I've been single, didn't think too much of it. But for some reason this week, I oddly, weirdly, specifically started thinking about my ex a lot. And it was actually like maybe 2 weeks. I would think, I wonder what he's up to. And I'm like, girl, it's been 5 months. Where are these intrusive thoughts coming from? You know, like, but then I vlogged this clip. Watch this clip right here, okay? Why am I thinking about my ex? I don't know why. Sometimes I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna text him. And then I'm like, girl. Then that night I go to sleep and I have a dream about me and my ex. Nothing crazy, guys. He's just in my dream before you start. You nasty. I wake up that next morning, going about my day. And then I hear my little intercom going, and I'm like, okay, running, probably the mailman, probably my PR packages. I look at the intercom. Why is his best friend there right now? At my door. And I like literally, I couldn't believe my eyes. I literally ran to the balcony and I looked down to see like if that person was real, because I swear I saw a ghost. I thought I saw a ghost. So I ran downstairs in my Crocs, and here I have a 42-page letter delivered to me by his best friend. And if you're wondering why is his best friend, he lives in Miami, okay? So he couldn't like give me the letter. What is this? He literally sent me mail, bro, and I literally had a dream about him last night. What are the odds? Why was it so pressing that I had to write about it? Last night I had a dream, right? And I literally wrote that I had a dream that we were hanging out. And it was the first thing that I wrote in my journal because it was just so prevalent. And I was like, why the F am I thinking? And vlog about it. Like I vlogged about it, dreamed about it, wrote about it, and then had a letter show up. All in the span of 24 hours. When I tell you the world works in crazy ways, it works in crazy ways. You would do it too, wouldn't you? You would do it too, I know you would, okay? It's giving Taylor Swift. Actually, I don't know about that. I don't know too much about her to be saying shit like that. Doesn't she like break up with her boyfriend? Actually, I'm like, it is giving Taylor Swift. You know, I'm just doing it for the plot. I'm just kidding. I'm just saying that to make myself feel better about the fact that I'm saying the sentence that like, oh yeah, like I'm talking to my ex again. Cause I'm like, ew, girl, that sounds gross. Don't do that. But it's like, no, you just gotta get the context, okay? Let me give you the context. Let me give you the context before you guys are like screaming at me in the comments. Boom. I'm just the best lash hack ever. You put half your lash on top and half your lash on the bottom. What was I gonna say? I feel like we're on FaceTime right now and I'm like giving you all the updates. If you guys watched the last video, which if you guys haven't watched already, go watch. I broke up with my boyfriend even though we were literally only dating for a month. And this is why I don't like to tell you guys things because it's like, girl. So yeah, we were only dating for a month, but we were talking on and off for a year straight. This guy is called Car Guy. That was our nickname for him, was Car Guy. We had a lot of nicknames on the spam account. And then you know what happened? He moved to Miami. And I was like, girl, am I really trying to have a long distance relationship with a man that lives in Miami? Y'all know what goes down in Miami? Does it look like I'm trying to visit Miami? And also, does it look like I need a long distance relationship right now? Like, girl barely even knows what's going on in her own life. Like, I don't think that I can keep up with somebody else's life that lives miles and miles and miles away. But I also like have been in long distance relationships all my life. Like that's the only type of relationship I've ever been in is long distance. And I finally got a taste of like what a relationship would be when it's not long distance. When I was with him for like, I don't know, the year that we were talking. And I was like, wow, this is so nice. Like I could get used to this, you know what I mean? So that's why I was like, all right, let's get in a relationship. But then out of nowhere, he jump scared me and then moved to Miami. And I was like, bro, I've been through this way too many times, like a long distance relationship. And the thing about a long distance relationship is it is 10 times more work than a regular relationship. I don't care what anybody says. Long distance relationship is a full-time job. And honestly, I'm just not secure enough. Especially when we were so like freshly new dating. It'd be a different story if like we originally started off as long distance and like that's how it was. We kept it long distance and like that was the foundation. But it was the fact that we were like starting off as a regular relationship and then going into long distance, and it hadn't even been that long yet, that I was like, babes, this is not gonna work for me. So we cut it off. Now he's back. Now we're talking again. So there's not really that much tea there, but it's the fact that he's like literally coming over, and it's my first time seeing him in like 5 months. But the crazy thing is, the last time we saw each other, we didn't even realize that it was gonna be the last time seeing each other, because we didn't break up like in person. We broke up like while we were away. Like I was in Vietnam and he was in Miami. Why am I a little bit nervous? You know what I mean? Like, why do I feel like I'm like going on a date? Actually, no, I don't feel like that. Why am I such a fucking liar sometimes? Something about me is I'm actually not a liar. You can never catch me in a lie, sis. Some people are really fucking good at lying though, and it scares me. But whatever, you know what? Can't think like that. We're not back together or anything like that. Like, we're literally seeing each other for the first time, guys. Like, whoa, calm your horses before you're like, oh no, we've lost her. We lost another one. Like, girl, do you know me? Do you not realize that I literally have VPD? What does that mean? Oh, borderline personality disorder. One moment I'm hot, the next moment I'm cold. Okay, Katy Perry. Speaking about BPD, I have a therapist and she's cool and all, but honestly, I think she probably thinks I'm crazy. Like, we've only had like 3 sessions now and I've literally told her so much shit, and it's like stuff just happens every single week that every time I update her, we can barely even work on things because it's just constant updates. But it's okay, because I think it's good that I'm talking to a therapist, because some of the problems that I go through, it's like I just don't think that every single one of my friends need to know about it, because the thing about me is that I will tell everybody all my deepest, darkest secrets. I mean, clearly, I literally am online telling you guys right now about how I have to go to a urologist and have water shoved up my cooch. I think maybe it'll really help. My brows are uneven, the singing is so wild. No, because in 5 years, I'm gonna be a pop star. Say it now, but I will be a pop star. I don't know where the talent's gonna come from, but we'll figure it out. He just stopped here sharing his location with me. What? I'm gonna call this bitch. Oh my god, I forgot. I asked you guys on the spam account to ask me questions. When's the next Alchemy drop? November, I don't know, whenever the day Black Friday is. I'm gonna tell you guys something that I've actually been on my mind. Okay, so lately I've been such a hater. I don't even wanna identify it as that, but low-key, that's what it is. I've been a hater. And what I mean by that is that I don't know what it is, but my mind has been so negative lately. And not even like negative to myself, like negative towards other people. And like, obviously I don't say it out loud, but like, you know when your brain automatically just decides to have negative thoughts about people? And if you're like, no, what the fuck? You're a bad person, Maya, like I don't. Stop lying to yourself. It's definitely just a direct reflection of my inner world. I'm not being very kind to myself, so that means that I'm not being kind to others, because I believe that everything is basically a projection of yourself. You know what I mean? So like, if you're being a hating ass bitch, it's probably because you're hating on yourself. But if you're being positive and loving towards other people, it's probably because you feel secure in yourself, you know? So that's where I'm at mentally right now, and I'm just trying to be in a better mental state instead of trying to fix your thoughts and like yell at yourself for it, because whenever I have these thoughts, I'll like literally clock myself and be like, yo, why the F are you thinking about that person in that way? Like, you know what I mean? Like, think positive thoughts and stuff. But it's like, every time you do that, it's not like you're helping yourself. It's like, imagine there was a fish tank, there was a mud whirl. You stuck your hand in there and you just tried to stop it. That's not gonna do anything. You're not pushing it down, you're not gonna stop it. Like, if anything, it's gonna make it worse. It'd be better to just leave it and watch it, and then watch it dissipate. And like, that's kind of how it is with these negative thoughts, is it's, you know, instead of trying to beat yourself up for it and correct yourself and be like, why are you doing that? Just like let it pass. I think something I need to do, because I'm not usually like this. Like, when I was younger, I used to be a negative, hating ass. And I used to just be like not positive at all. I didn't really have that many friends because I was just really depressed because of my family situation back at home. So obviously that was a reflection as to how I would treat people, how I would show up every single day. And I just would be so negative, and like, nobody wants to be around somebody like that, right? I had to intentionally try to rewire my brain to think positively, but it took a lot of work. But I remember that when I was trying to do this, I would literally force myself to think positively about people. If I wasn't doing anything, I would just like look at somebody, think about something that I like about that person, whether it be their outfit, their features, the way they talk to somebody. Then sometimes I would give people compliments, but it's like actively trying to seek out the good things. And that will rewire your brain to start automatically thinking positively instead of automatically thinking negatively, because you're rewiring your brain to think positive thoughts. And it kind of goes into like being grateful for everything, which is like, okay, whatever. But it's like being able to go out of your way to seek out things that you're grateful for. Like if you're just standing there doing nothing, or if you're just like living your life, stopping yourself and be like, what am I grateful for? And just like being able to look around and be like, wow, I'm so grateful that I can smell right now and that there's a candle burning, and I'm really grateful that I can smell the smell. I'm really grateful, you know, that I have good lighting right now. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. And that way you'll rewire your brain to automatically think these thoughts. Instead of trying to stop your thoughts, how about you just try to make the thoughts automatically come better? My favorite lip gloss by Ariana Grande. We're just gonna take the hair out and hope for the best. No, she's definitely not fully dry. Yeah, whatever, we'll just take it out anyways. We don't got time to waste, girl. He said we're in the same borough. Okay guys, I literally had this perfume on my to buy list for the longest time. Who's calling me right now? Hello?
Hi, May. I'm calling from the finance department of
Hi.
your accident. You need to file a claim. You have to obtain a police report.
We have a police report. All right, perfect, sounds good then. Thank you so much.
All right.
I forgot to mention to you guys as well in the updates that I was in a car accident last month, and it was a hit and run, and it was a police chase going on, and then this guy was driving down a one-way, and they smacked us, and then their car started smoking and spiraling, and then they got out and they started running. I forgot to tell you guys that. Anyways, the hospital was just calling for that. Life updates. And then when I was in Bali, I got a concussion because somebody else was driving the motorbike, and then they were driving it and they were trying to go up this hill, but our fat asses couldn't get up the hill, so it just started sliding backwards, and then I did a little roly-poly-oly down the concrete road and I smacked my head, and now I have scratches all over my body and my legs, if we can zoom in and look at that. But yeah, so I had a concussion as well. So I've been wanting to get this perfume for so long now, and I finally decided to get it because I've seen this on TikTok everywhere, and everyone that has this says it's their most complimented scent. So I was like, you know what, it's time to get it. This is the Perfumes de Marly in the smell scent Delina. I also got the Oriana one, but guys, I've been wanting this for so long. This is my first time smelling it, but I'm so excited because if you guys don't know, I have a perfume addiction, okay? First time smelling it. This does smell really good. It smells like lychee, and I love lychee. It smells so good. I'm like, oh my god, I literally like doused myself in this. I love this, it just looks so high quality. Guys, if you guys want to see my perfume collection reveal in 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! But this is what it's looking like right now. I have to make a new row because this literally has nowhere to fit anymore. And I think this is gonna be literally just perfume cabinet. Something about me is you can trust that I smell good, okay? By the way, I know that 50% of you watching this video right now aren't even subscribed. How do I know? Is because I can check. Yes, if you comment down below, I can click on your profile and see if you are subscribers. So if you guys are subscribed, or if you guys subscribe from this video, comment down below so that I can like your comment and I know that you're a part of the family. OMG, OMG, oh my gosh, let me refresh. How far are you? He's literally half a mile away, and I need to brush my teeth. I need to brush my teeth. I need to brush my teeth. If you guys aren't scraping your tongue, what are you doing? He said that when I buzz him up, I can't look at the intercom, so I don't know what he has up his sleeve, but he says that I can't look, so I'm excited. But oh my gosh, literally guys, I have not seen him in 5 months. That's like basically half a year. You know what kind of life goes on in half a year? Why are my teeth bleeding? This is my outfit. What do you think? Cute. Cash.